If you're using YouTube to get more clients and scale, but the leads you're attracting there are either low quality or maybe you're not even attracting any leads at all, in this video I'm going to tell you 5 main reasons why this is happening and how we can basically fix that. And so who am I to talk about these things? We helped over 50 agency owners grow on YouTube and use their YouTube channels to actually get high ticket clients for their agencies. And we've been actually using YouTube ourselves as well. As you can see, this is my YouTube channel. It is one of the main source of clients for my agency. So not only we did it for clients, but we also practice what we preach. And so if you want my help, just go down below and book a one-on-one call with me. Now let's get started with the video. So the first reasons why the leads you're attracting are very low quality is that your content is not targeting your ICP. And this all starts with this strategy. You know, if you don't have the right strategy and you don't know who exactly you're targeting, you want to be able to create videos that will attract these type of people. And so when I'm on calls with potential clients, I'm asking a lot of questions about your potential clients, because when we develop a strategy, we really need to understand who do we want to target, you know, what type of clients we want to attract. And so we need to know pretty much everything about them, because every agency is a bit different. You know, so maybe you're working with only established brands doing like $5 million a year or more. Maybe you're only working with established brands that are doing $5 million a year and more. And you know, those brands will be completely different to the brands that are making just $500,000 per month. And also the content that will attract these funders or, you know, the marketing managers will be a lot different. So that's why it's really important to understand first, who do we really want to attract, and then tailor this content. So if you're targeting established funders of e-commerce brands, you cannot just create very beginner type content. You know, you cannot just focus on content for beginners, because if you do it, well, nobody's gonna watch the videos. Because if you do it, well, you're only going to attract beginners who maybe are dropshippers or just want to start their brand or have a very small brand. And so that's why it's very important to understand your audience first, because that really decides then what type of videos we're going to do and what type of audience we're going to attract. Now, second thing is, if let's say you have a right strategy and you're creating the right type of videos, you need to focus on building your authority. You know, one thing is that your YouTube videos are valuable. Of course, they need to be valuable. So people, you know, while watching them, they see you as an expert and then decide to book a call with you, become your client. But second thing is, you really need to focus in building your authority up in every single video. And what I mean by that, you need to be leveraging case studies. You need to be leveraging your results. You need to be showing your unique approach. You need to show people that not only you know what you're talking about, but also you already did it for other brands, for other clients. If you're just showing your knowledge, but you're not showing case studies, you're not showing real life results from your clients, well, people will just take that knowledge that you're sharing and try to apply it themselves. And if you do it the right way, if you position yourself the right way, there's a very high chance that instead of them trying to do it on their own, they'll just hire you, they'll just book a call with you and become your client. So that's why it's very important to leverage case studies in almost every single video to build your authority up. And firstly, make people listen to you, but also then make people actually take action and book a call. Now, the third thing is not having a clear call to action. And I really feel stupid talking about that, but sometimes I'm doing audits of YouTube channels and I see that some agency owners, they don't even have links in their description, or the links in the description that they have are not clickable. And if you do it this way, there's almost no chance that someone's gonna search you up and like look for your website and then try to find your calendar. You need to make it easy for people to book a call with you. So that's why in every video, you need to have a very clear call to action and then a link in the description so people can just scroll down, click on it, and preferably you want to make it the first link in the description. So people don't even have to search for the whole description of the video. Instead, they can just click the first link they see and then book a call with you. We want to make this process super simple for people. What I like to advise is to use the double call to action strategy. So have one call to action that is directly to just get people to book a call, and then you can have a calendar link there or a very simple landing with your calendar embed on it to make it easy for people to book a call if that's your sales process. And then have a second link which, you know, allows you to get data from people, because, you know, on YouTube, typically you don't know who's watching your content. You can't get people to, you know, you might see some comments, but that's pretty much it. You know, you can't see who liked your video. You can't DM these people. And so that's why it's good to either have some kind of newsletter, a lead magnet, where you can catch people's names, emails, like their data, and then use that later to either add them to a newsletter, connect with them directly, you know, over email, call them up, like whatever you want to do with that. But we really see with our clients that this double call to action strategy works amazing, because it allows you to get calls booked from people that are ready to go, and then also people that are not ready to go yet. They need one more step to then book a call with you and possibly become your client. You can just capture their attention with a lead magnet, a newsletter funnel, whatever that is. Now, the fourth reason why you might be getting low quality leads on YouTube is because your channel simply does not look professional. Maybe your videos are very bad quality. Maybe you have no structure in these videos. then you have no thumbnails, you have no editing in them, so you make very simple content, and that doesn't really help here. You kind of need to position yourself in a good way. You need to position yourself as an agency owner who runs an established agency. And while of course there's a lot of people that say that you can just create raw content, you don't care about the quality, just post value there and sign clients from YouTube, typically what we see, it doesn't really work that way. You need to be able to position yourself in a way that allows you to capture attention of these bigger brands, especially in the e-commerce space. I see that branding matters to some extent, because if I'm an e-commerce brand owner and I want someone to take care of my ads, my emails, whatever that is, whatever it is that you offer, I probably would want them to also take care of their own, of their own style, make sure that the channel is actually looking good. And so that's why I would say it's actually important to invest in having good thumbnails, good editing in the videos, and overall make your videos look just a bit professional, because this way subconsciously people will see you as a higher authority. And so while of course it's not the most important thing, it's still important to focus on your branding. And now the fifth reason is that you're not using a language of your ideal clients. If your ideal clients are $1 million a year brands, and they want to scale to $5 million, like that's literally what you need to be talking about. Because if you're talking about scaling to 50K per month, you want to attract this type of people. And the same thing goes for coaching program. Like if you want to attract, let's say run a coaching program helping other agency owners grow. If you want to attract 50K per month agency owners, you need to be talking about scaling to 50K per month. You can't be talking about scaling to 50K per month because these people are already at this level, so they won't even click on this content. You need to be talking about scaling to 100K per month. And same thing goes for pretty much anything that you're doing. You always need to be talking about the transformation. You always need to be talking about the thing that your ideal clients want, whether that's scaling to 100K per month, 500K per month, $1 million a month, whatever that is. You need to be using your prospects language and really talk about their goals. And so if you want to avoid all of these mistakes and have someone literally manage your channel A to Z, so you can just focus on recording content, spend 1-2 hours a week and grow your channel so you can get more clients, go ahead and book a one-on-one call with me down below so I can show you how you can do it. Or if you're not ready yet, go check out the next link in the description and download our 10 winning YouTube video ideas that you can literally copy for your channel so you can get started today.